Hello ladies, hello gents. Thank you for being here today. My name is Mary Skender, and on today's video, we are going to be talking about how to be happy when you are single. I have seen so many ladies and gentlemen who are wasting their time, wasting their years, wasting their energy just because they are single. But before we dive right in, please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell. That way you can know when we have new uploads. And also, do not forget to share this video with your loved ones because someone out there needs to hear what we're about to talk about today. Being single does not mean that you're incomplete. Being single, it doesn't mean that you're lonely. It doesn't mean that you're alone. It doesn't mean that you are doomed and you will not be able to find somebody. You are an individual, and with or without a significant other, you still have yourself, because you were not even born with somebody. You were born alone. Even if you're a twin, you guys did not come out at the same time. You came out alone. That is why it is very important for you not to despise your years of singlehood. You know the saying that they say, do not despise the years of humble beginnings. Yes, it's the same thing with your single season. Your single season is a time that needs to be cherished. It is a time that you will use to discover who you are. It is a time that you will use to know why you react to things the way you react. It is a time that you will understand why you like certain things and why you dislike certain things. It is a time when you will be able to come to full terms with why your last relationship did not work. Because sometimes when we do not have a singlehood, we do not have a single season, sometimes when we just live from one relationship to the other, we don't really know why that relationship ended, and then we get into another relationship and we mess that up. Because most times people always blame other people for why they are single. People always ask themselves, why am I single? Why am I alone? And you go on social media all the time, you're seeing people loved up, people with their significant others, people are with their spouses, and they are portraying all this good image, and you look at it, you want to be like them. But you forget to understand that that is their season and this is your season. Because perception is key. Instead of you asking, what have you done to deserve this? Why are you alone? Why is nobody looking at you? Why is that woman not accepting you? Why is this man not even looking your way? You should be asking yourself what you can learn from this season that you found yourself in. Because like they say, mindset is key. As a man thinketh, so is he. So if you're thinking that you're not good enough to be with someone, then yes, you're not good enough to be with someone. If you're thinking that, oh, why is your own situation like this, then your situation will keep being that way, because that is what you feed. And anything that you feed, it grows. So you have to cherish your singlehood. You have to make sure that you are happy when you're single. You have to make sure that during your single season, you travel as much as you can travel. You invest in yourself as much as you can invest. You do all the things that you want to do, because yes, you are an individual, and yes, you do not have somebody that you're reporting to. You do not have somebody that you're consulting with before doing all that you want to do. And this is the time that you will really enjoy yourself, because you're doing the things that you want to do, not doing the things because somebody else wants you to do them. And you're not doing things because somebody's pushing you or because you want to please somebody. This is the time that you don't have any husband, you don't have any wife, you don't have any kids, you don't have, or maybe if you have a kid already but you're still single, you don't have anybody that you are responsible for. You don't have anybody that you're accountable to. So this is the time when you explore. So do not despise it. I see many people are making the mistake of wasting their singlehood. You have to make sure that if you are single, you don't waste it. You instead use this time wisely. You use this time to be able to know how to get into a relationship. And this is the time when you're going to eradicate all your misconceptions that you have about marriage. You're going to eradicate all the expectations that you think marriage is going to bring. All the things that you think that marriage is going to bring. This is the time when you will take to groom yourself. It is a grooming season. It's a season that is preparing you for something better ahead, for something great ahead. So use it wisely. The season of your singlehood should be enjoyed. This is not a time that you take to be wishing that you're with somebody. It is not a time that you take to be hoping and waiting for somebody, because that is just precious time that you're wasting. And I kid you not, It is going to be fun when you see your season of singlehood as a great time. Because it's a time that you can just fly like a bird. It's a time that you can just be you and not be somebody else. It is a time where you will dissect and re-dissect yourself to be able to know who you truly are. The number one way to be happy when you are single is to work on yourself. And when I talk about working yourself, I mean working on yourself to the max. Therefore, you're not leaving anything out. You're working on yourself mentally. You're working on yourself emotionally. You're working on yourself financially. You're working on yourself externally. You're taking the time to pamper yourself. You're taking the time to nurture yourself. You're taking the time to set yourself up for success. You're taking the time to have the right mindset. Because when you do those things, you automatically become happy. Because you're focused on you and not the outer. You're focused on you and not what somebody else out there is doing. Knowing who you are is key. You're not working on yourself because you want to get a man. You're working on yourself because this is the right thing to do. You're working on yourself because you want to become a better person. I always say it is very important for people to not compete with other people. Compete with who you were yesterday. So you're working on yourself to become a better version of who you were yesterday. And every day that you work on yourself, you become better. Every day that you decide that you want to learn something new, you want to try a new skill, you want to try a new trade, you want to even go somewhere that you've never been before, that is opening up your mindset. That is making you become more confident. It's making you become more stable. Because when you work on yourself day in, day out, you'll be able to know who you are. And when you know who you are, you'll be able to cater to yourself properly. Because sometimes we do things that even harm us. We do things to ourselves that make us really angry. We've put ourselves in situations that we're not supposed to put ourselves in those situations because we don't even know who we are. And you don't know who you are because you've not taken the time to learn who you are. Because if you take that time out to invest in yourself, to try to know who you are truly as an individual, then you will become a better person. Being a mother, being a wife, being a husband, being a teacher, being a lawyer, being a doctor, all those are positions. If those things are taken away from you, who are you? That is what you should be asking yourself. Those are the kind of questions that you have to embody. Those are the kind of questions that you have to be asking yourself all the time, especially in your singlehood. Because when you answer that, then you can be able to know who you are. If you do not take the time to work on yourself and become confident and become a good individual and become a great person, you will sabotage every relationship that you go into because you feel that you're not good enough. The reason why people get into relationships and break up, the reason why people get into relationships that you can look at a couple and know that this girl is just wasting her time with this guy is just wasting his time with this girl, is because you're not confident enough to feel like you're worthy of this person. So you feel like they are doing you a favor by dating you. You feel like you're not worthy enough. So you get into these toxic relationships and then you hurt yourself in the process. So enjoy your singlehood and make the best out of it. The second way to be happy when you're single is to love yourself. Some people say that love is overrated. It is not. It is the way people misuse it. Because love is nurturing. Love is kind. Love is protecting. When you love yourself, you'll be able to be kind to yourself, because many people out here, you'll be shocked, are not kind to themselves. They say things to themselves that hurt them. They do things to themselves that they are not supposed to be doing. And then they become sad, thinking that it's a singlehood that is making them sad. No, it is because you're not kind to yourself. When you love yourself, you protect yourself. You protect yourself from toxic relationships. You protect yourself from people that no longer serve you. You protect your sanity. You protect your mind. You protect your space and your energy. That is loving yourself. And when you love yourself, you'll be able to cater to yourself. You'll be able to do the things that you need to do to become who you want to become. That is showing love to yourself. It is paramount that you should be able to love yourself, because if you do not know how to love yourself, then you cannot love another person. Because when you show love to yourself, you will radiate so much that you will attract other people to you. When you show love to yourself, you will be that wholesome person that people will want to be around, people want to learn from. So to be happy when you're single is to learn how to love yourself. Because when you have reached that position in your life where you have invested in yourself, you've done all the things that you need to do to know who you are, you're loving yourself, then when somebody comes to you and want to be in a relationship with you, you can smell BS from 1,000 miles. You'll be able to tell whether this person is good for you or the person is not good for you, because you are then looking at that person with clarity. You are not looking at that person being desperate to be in a relationship. You're not looking at that person being desperate to want to cling up to somebody else. You'll be doing that from a place of peace, from a place of love. Then you'll be able to make the right decisions. The third way to be happy when you're single is to enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself to the max. Netflix and chill with yourself. You don't need to Netflix and chill with somebody else. Netflix and chill with yourself. Go on dates by yourself. Learn how to date yourself, because you can just get up one morning, on a Saturday fine morning, or maybe in the afternoon or evening, whatever time you choose. Dress up, call an Uber, and let that Uber take you to a nice restaurant. And you sit there, you can be there with a book, you can be there with your phone, but just enjoy your own company. Get comfortable being alone, because the reason why people get into toxic relationships, one of the reasons why people are breaking up, is because they do not know how to be by themselves. So they get into these relationships and then they break up because they don't know how to take care of another person, because they cannot take care of themselves and they cannot be by themselves. You have to learn to enjoy your own company. You have to learn to be alone. I, for one, when I'm alone, is one of my best moments, because I can think, I can meditate, I can watch a movie, I can do whatever I want to do, because that is my me time. It is very important for you to have those times in your life. Take for instance, like one day you just go on these dates by yourself, and there's somebody that has been watching you because of the energy that you carry, because of the way that you carry yourself, because you so enjoy your company. The person knows that I want to be with somebody like that. Because when you are able to love yourself, when you work on yourself and you're able to enjoy yourself alone, you attract good things and good people in your life. In this process, you might just find your Prince Charming or the woman of your dreams, because you are minding your business. You are investing in yourself. So it is very necessary for you to enjoy your singlehood. Don't let it go to waste. Let it be a smooth ride, because there will be a time that season will pass and you will be in another season. You don't want to have regret in your life because you did not enjoy one season of your life. You have to make sure that you enjoy your singlehood. Being single is not a curse. It is a blessing. It is a time that you will use wisely to become all that you were called to be, because you're an individual, you're unique, and you're a great person. Thank you so much for watching to this video. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, give a thumbs up to this video, and share with your friends. So have a fab one, guys, and stay blessed. Bye.